Hey guys, Wolvie here with a trailer review, and this time it is Final Fantasy Brave Exvius War of the Visions. And the reason why I'm doing this is because, I caught the trailer in both Japanese and English. The Japanese can be found under the Square Enix YouTube channel. The English version is under the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius YouTube channel. So it's one of those, it's like where it got me intrigued, but I still have a bunch of questions. So I'm going to just go over what we do know at the moment, what still needs to be found out, and will this game be enough for me to leave the city of Final Fantasy Opera on me for good? So what we do know is that the trailer is about 4 minutes and 5 seconds long. The plot, I wouldn't say the plot, but the gameplay style is very close to Final Fantasy Tactics, with a little bit of a theme from Game of Thrones, where you have families fighting against each other to get the grand prize. We also do know that we have Eidolons present in the game, as well as some Japanese voice acting. And we also know that it is currently that it will be available on Amazon devices as well as Apple and Android devices. Another thing that we do know about this game at this point in time is that there is a pre-registration thing going on for JP. And I did notice on their official website something about a mainland China exception. I'm going to get into that a little bit later in this video. But we do know it's mentioned there, so... And then, without any further ado, I do have a bunch of questions here. One of the biggest questions I have is that whether or not this game will be released on JP and global at the same time, because, again, there's only a pre-registration for JP, nothing for global for who knows how long. Another thing, I have a question on, will this feature Final Fantasy characters, and by that, characters from the actual franchise? Continuing the theme from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. And so one of the other questions I do have is, will this game have microtransactions / loot boxes? Because if War of the Visions has it, I definitely will not be playing. And my biggest question is that with the Android 10.0 issues, I cannot help but wonder, will Final Fantasy Brave Exvius be compatible with devices like the Samsung Galaxy S10, S10 Plus, and devices future after that? So, and my biggest question is, and again, I found this part out from the website, is what is this whole thing about with the mainland China exception? Is this not going to be available in mainland China? That's a little vague, and because I felt it's just a little vague in my opinion. And then my other concern here is, and again, it's kind of big, is about this whole 64-bit compatibility, because the reason why I worry about the 64-bit compatibility, because again, in 2021, the 32-bit is going to be discontinued, and some games just will very much suffer because of that. Because not everybody can afford to buy the most expensive phone out there, you know? So, and then my other question is, I'm not so sure if, I'll be happy if Global and JP gets it at the same time. So, with that all out of the way, I will have some important information in the description below that goes along with this video, which includes the link to the War of the Visions website, the Twitter handle for War of the Visions, JP, that is, as well as some important sites to follow the information on JP. So I do have a link for the pre-registration, but it is very, very, very long, and I may include it in the description. I don't know as of yet. And my final question is like, will this be episodic or a full game? So that's my other question right there. So, what do I think about this trailer? It's really good at what it does. I mean, like the everything, it screams Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. It stays true to that whole storyline. However, my biggest worry is the microtransactions, loot boxes, and the compatibility with varying Android devices, not only now, but in 2021. And to answer the question, will I be leaving Opera Omnia? Definitely not. It is, again, because of the 64 compatibility, which, again, the 32 compatibility is discontinued in 2021. The whole thing with the Samsung Galaxy issues, the Android operating server stuff, the potential microtransactions, it's not going to be enough for me to leave. I have to be completely honest. I mean, unless this game is either full or does not have any microtransactions, I may play it. I don't know. But for right now, I don't see me ever downloading this. I mean, which is a shame because the War of the Visions trailer is really good, excellent presentation. It's just that there's certain things with Square Enix and some of their business practices. I have to question that, and I'll end it on that. With Wolvie here signing off. I will catch you all on the flip side.